There are several ways that you can create a contact sheet in Adobe Bridge CS6. So let's take a look at creating a contact sheet through the Tools menu. First of all, in the Content panel, I'm going to make sure that I have the images selected that I want to generate the contact sheet of. So I'm going to go to the Edit menu and choose Select All. I believe I have 8 images here. From this point, I want to go to the Tools menu, select Photoshop, and choose the Contact Sheet 2 command. In the Contact Sheet 2 dialog box here, it takes you through several sections. The first section is the source images. It's indicating that my source was from Adobe Bridge and that I have 8 files selected. Below that, in the document section, you can set up the units for the document that you're generating. In my case, it's going to be inches. And I'm going to go ahead and select the defaults for the width and the height of 8 inch by 10 inch. The resolution is going to be 300. I can actually select this field and then put any resolution that I choose. The mode will be RGB color. The bit depth will be 8-bit. I have a choice of also 16, but we're going to stick with 8. The default profile is going to be left as is, and the flatten all layers checkbox is set so that once the layers for the contact sheet have been generated, it will flatten them all, and you'll see this during the process. Thumbnails, place across or generate the layout by placing them down. I'm going to go across first. Columns, I want 2 columns and I want 4 rows. I have 8 images. You can make this 1 column, you can make it 2 columns, you can make it as many columns as you want. Rows, same thing. You can set the parameter for 1, 2, 3, 4. It will generate more sheets, but if you're going to send this electronically, it's okay. It's not like you're printing paper. Now, the distance between each image and the margins around the outside of the images is set by this parameter here, vertical spacing and horizontal spacing. If I leave this set at 1 inch, it's going to place 1 inch margins on either side, horizontally and vertically, and it's going to have that same distance in between the images. So if margins are important, you want to change those parameters here. If they're not, you can use auto spacing checkbox. You'll probably see almost no margin around the vertical top and bottom of your pages that you generate, but if that's okay with you, go ahead and use this checkbox, and that's probably what I'm going to do right now as well. Down at the bottom, use file name as caption, yes, and you can choose what font you would like to use. I'm going to leave this set at the default of Minion Pro, regular style, 8 points. So now I'm going to choose OK, but I also want you to note that you can save these settings here and load them in later. So if you have to do this several times, you might want to set choose the parameters and settings that you want first, save that as a preset so that you don't have to come back and keep setting them up. So let's choose OK. And this is going to take a minute, so what I'm going to do is pause the video while it is generating the thumbnails and for the contact sheet, and come back right before it's done. Now if you look here over to the right in the Layers panel, you're going to see that thumbnails and layers, text layers, are being generated through this process for the contact sheet. And once the process is complete, these thumbnails will be flattened into one separate layer so that you don't have all of these layers in the Layers panel anymore. And here you have your contact sheet generated, and again, as I said, the spacing, vertical and horizontal spacing, indicate what your margins are on your contact sheets. So if you don't like such thin margins, you can go in and change those numbers yourself. So this is part 1. Hope you stay tuned to part 2.